Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Megaquarium. Now, you may all be wondering, what are you doing on the title screen? Why aren't you in the game? Well, you see, during the last recording, or the last one that you saw anyway, that would be number 3, I believe. Yes, 3. You may have noticed that I got a text from my workplace, or someone at my workplace, who I hopefully didn't name. I think I did. Oops. Oh well, I didn't call them by their full name. Oh well. Um, Unfortunately, they kept texting me during the second recording, and I had to answer it because obviously it's work related, despite the fact I'm on annual leave. And PC specialist also emailed me, so I had to reply to that because my laptop will be on its way back shortly. Yeah, unfortunately, I sent it off to get the case repaired because I'd been a bit of a klutz, and they sent it back, and the grounding board wasn't connected properly. Is it grounding board, grounding wire, or something along those lines? You'd think working at a computer place I'd actually have some knowledge of what they were on about, but no, of course not. Anyway, so yeah, that I've had to scrap the second recording of that batch. So episode 4, which may be the last episode, I don't know, we'll see, is just going to be a sandbox, I'm afraid. We're just going to put a sandbox in. And, well, we're going to start. I don't know, quick start? No, we'll just do standard. We'll just do standard. Unfortunately, there is no way of making it so you have like unlimited money, so I can just build the aquarium that I want. That would be quite a nice thing to have, but we'll see. I'm also going to turn the difficulty down to easy. Reason being, because, well, this is just going to be, like I said, trying to make the aquarium that I want rather than the aquarium that the people want. So, hopefully this time without the moniker of a genitalia greeting you when you enter into the actual place. So, yeah, let's go, shall we? Start game. We're starting on rank 4, so the customers are going to expect some decent things. Unfortunately, I do not have access to the advanced filters yet, but, well, we can make do. Preferably not with a power combi, because that is rubbish. I mean, as we've noticed, that breaks very easily. I'm also going to turn down the my actual volume. Because, yeah, I was listening to it was a Little V Mills song. It's a cover of Subhuman. A song from Devil May Cry 5, I think. Yeah, 5. And it's pretty good. I quite like it, to say the least. Right, now, the first thing we want when they come in is a nice tank. Now, we're going to go with the same basic prospect that I was going with before, that being a massive circle that goes around this way and then ends up over here at the gift shop where they can then exit. Because yes, you can make gift shops in this. We can't do it yet, but we will unlock that eventually. Whether we unlock it in this video, I don't know. Whether I unlock it and then do another video, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel at this point. But yes, so we are going to start with just some basic tanks, basic wall tanks. So, you'll be welcome to the aquarium with essentially 2 of these. We'll put a staff door in so they can get in between the tanks. And then we shall put in a power heater and a power. Should probably do it on that one as well, shouldn't I, really? That might need to be heated. We're going to mainly focus on tropical fish in this particular area. We will get to the cold water fish later on, but I have not actually done the tutorial for the for that particular kind of fish yet, so I don't really know how to. I don't know what they need. We're also going to paint the area with a somewhat tropical paint. I should have been doing this from the start. I really should have. I should not have gone into the thing. Right. Yeah. It's only the staff area, but I might as well paint it as well, just so it's consistent. And paint the door as well. Lovely! It now looks like a beach. And that is very nice. So, we want some... well, some shoalfish would be nice, but we kind of want a lot of sciencey fish. We also want to start researching things, so... Right. Well, let's get some of those first. The half-half crows. Right. They are fine. They've got 4 in there. That's a wimp. Eats orange pellets. You know what, stick a couple of those in there as well. You start off with a decent amount of money, but then you are building one from scratch, so, you know. Right. And then in the other one, we shall have some green. Ooh, what's this? A coral grouper. So it's called a coral grouper, but it can't be housed with other coral groupers. So it's not really much of a grouper, is it? It's more of a individualer. I don't know. Right. I suppose we can get a yellow tang and we can get a coral grouper in there. Of course, the thing is... I mean... I discovered in the scrapped recording, by the way, that as the fish grows, yes, their appetite does increase, so they can eat bigger fish. So if we were to put that coral grouper in with, say, a black bar soldier fish, although he doesn't eat fish with size 2 now, size 4, sorry, now, he will by the time he's finished growing. So, don't put them in with size 4 fish, is basically the thing we can get from that. Though that coral grouper is a lot of science. And at the same time, though, that royal grammar will probably be less of an issue. Why did I not want the yellow tang again? I can't remember. A fast-growing fish that can't be trusted with smaller tank mates. This grouper wants to know what everything tastes like. It probably tastes like salt. I know, I certainly would. Right. Okay. So, I need another filter for that one. Wait, hold on, hold on. Oh, no, that's fine. Right. Just need 3 cave and 3 plants. Some more eel grass back there, and we'll get a driftwood cove for them. Now we need some food. Where's the food? I've lost the food. There's the food. Right. Now there's a reason I'm leaving a lot of space back here, and that's partly 1 for moving around, and 2 in case I need to start putting in pumps to assist these tanks, or any other tanks really. I mean, technically I could, you know, do something slightly better, but details. Right, and let's get ourselves an anchor in the big area. And some conches as well in that area there. Okay, we now need benches. We need some benches for our guests. And we also need a drinks dispenser. And turn the camera around, please. Thank you. And that's probably a bit redundant, but I'd much prefer to have redundant systems than not enough systems. Besides, when the place gets really, really big, if the place gets really, really big and I don't burn it to the ground, then yeah, well, probably going to need to sort things out. Right, okay. Staff. So yeah, cleaning is its own skills. I just got really, really poor luck, I'm guessing, on my last. It's fixing a gift shop. -2 from empathy. Eh. She hates people, let's stick her in a gift shop. Right, we want someone who's good at feeding, fixing, and cleaning. Oh, it's Flick again. Yay, Flick. We're hiring you. You're good at everything. Right, feeding and fixing. Yep, we don't have a gift shop yet, so we don't really need anything spectacular. And we don't have much to clean. I've not opened yet, have I? So spacebar is not going to work. Right, what are we actually... We can't choose what to research yet. I'm guessing because we haven't opened. Alright. Let's expand outwards. That way. And increase to that. And then we'll stick up some more wall tanks. It's just basically going to be a line at this point, so, you know, I suppose it could be worse. Where's my painting? I want paint! I wish I could get more paint. I'd like more variety in the paint. I probably just not unlocked it yet. You can probably get it like later on down the line as you increase in tech level or something. Right. There we go. Lovely! Oh, I wish I was on the beach right now. As much as I don't like, you know, public places, going outside, anything of that variety, I do quite like the beach. The beach is quite calming. Okay. Yes, I know, the water's toxic because we've not put filters in yet, but we've not unpaused it, so... yeah. Right. And a temperature thing. Power heater, there we go. And we need a rocket bag, probably, so they can hide in it. Right, we also want a tool station. We're going for the more stable things this time, so hopefully we won't need that as much. We also want a broom stand just in case, and we also want a sponge sink. We want then to get... I wonder if I move that tank along one and put another staff door in so they have multiple entrances and exits. That's probably a good idea. Boom. And then move that along. And then put in a staff door there. And extend the decoration to encompass that. This is all I really wanted Megaquarium for, it's the sandbox, really. I don't really care about the campaign, though I'm only playing it just to see if it unlocks anything. And really to get a feel of how the game works. Oh dear. Right. God, my legs are killing me. I decided in my infinite wisdom to walk down to the doctor's today. It's not that far, it's about, what, 30-40 minutes each way. I also stopped off at McDonald's because, you know, that's going to completely negate the effects of walking down. And there's me trying to be healthy and then I go for a freaking McDonald's. Whatever. But yeah, I don't walk around that much. I don't really... It's not that I don't get the chance to. Well, I don't really get the chance to do much walking, but it's 18 science points, and how much is actually in there? 21. I could probably put in a few of those as well. Yeah, it's been a few of those. There we go. Now they will be happy fish once I've put in some filtering, and I've not put in enough filtering. This was an error. Can I get the filtering up by putting in some rocks? I can! That's just enough. So that's what? 57. Good. So if I'm ever low on filtering, just put some rocks in it and it will work. That middle one still needs some more fish in it. So, what have I done? There we go. Right. So we got a few fish in there, a few fish in there, a few fish in there, and a couple of really big fish in there. Right. So those are mostly all orange. So if I was to unpause now, we should be all right. C letters of each. Right. Click to open. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully they're all going to go and feed all the fishies. Excellent. Choose your next ecology project. We're going to start unlocking the lower level ones first, I think, because quite frankly, well, it's going to take less time. Although I'm tempted to get the eel first, because the eels are cool. I do like that Arabian blue line dotty back. That does look quite nice. It's size 4. It's ecology though. I want a science fish, so I'm guessing, yep, the eel is going to be our best bet. We're going to go straight for the large filters and heaters. She really likes our fish. Hang on, how much? Still 57! Jesus! It's 57 and we've got 4 tanks in here. So we're not getting much in the way of science. It doesn't look like people are really getting the most out of this. So let's start putting down the floor arrows. So you start from here, all the way along here. Now, will that work? I don't think it will. I'm not sure. It's kind of working. The thing is, if they step on an arrow, are they made to... I don't know. I don't really know how the floor arrows work. I've not been taught how to do that by tutorial yet. Oh, yep, we need to build a toilet. I forgot about that. Right, okay, let's kind of expand this way, but not really. And let's put a wall in here. There we go. And put in a toilet before the guests start using the tanks as toilets. But do preferably not the wrong way around. I need to actually. We should have that with shipwreck paint because I don't know, just because. There we go. I mean, it makes more sense, really, to differentiate the different areas. And yes, I know that was a completely redundant statement, but whatever. Did I put any bins? I did put bins in. Good. This seems to be working. Good. Right. What's this? Black soldier bar fish. Black bar soldier fish are my favourite. Good day, my name is Lucia Wainwright. I would like to pay for the construction of a tank focused on the black bar soldier fish. Now, my absolute favourite, won't you indulge me? Build a tank with 6 black bar soldier fish for 3 minutes. And essentially we get $5,200 for that. Well, you're surprisingly persuasive, ma'am. Also, I'm not assuming your gender. Right. So, we want the black bar soldier fish. That one there. That dislikes lights. What if I just change the tanks around a little bit? So if I remove a couple of these from there. Can I just put some more black bar soldier fish in this one and then just say, oh, I've done it! That one there. There we go. And I need more filtering. Well, I think we're going with the rock mentality. There we go. We did what you asked! As in, we just repurposed one of our old tanks, but whatever. In fact, actually, let's. Does this count as a? Does this count as something that the guests don't want to see? Because if the guests see like all the mechanics and stuff like that, they'll start to get a bit upset. I don't know if the sponge counts. Sponge sink counts. I'm unsure. Right. In the meantime, I've got 8,000 money. Let's How far can you actually go? You can go on forever. Jesus. I don't know how big the actual thing is, but seriously, that's like massive. You can go on forever. So we'll get another wall tank here. Put in a door, and then we'll get a corner tank. Door. Right. You know what, I'm half tempted to just put this as a Saturday video and just say scratch the other recordings that I did. I'm enjoying this a bit more than I am that campaign mission. Put a corner tank there. Actually, should the corner tank be there, or should I get another one of those sorts of tanks and then the corner tank? Probably maybe 4. I need that as well. Right. Move that along. There we go. Right. Then get a wall tank. There we go. Problem sorted. Right. Excellent. So now it is, like I said, it is basically a straight line at the moment, but eventually it will loop around. And it will eventually lead back to the guest shop, which we have not unlocked yet. We need... How much prestige do we need for level 5? I can't remember. I think it's about 300 and something. Is it 300 or was it 500? It might be 500 actually. Dear. Right. Nah, going back to the should I scrap the other video thing, I don't think I should. I mean, I could, but at the same time, that's probably... I don't know. It's a bit of a tough decision. I mean, you'll already know what I decided to do by the time you've watched this video, because you'll have either seen the other video or you wouldn't have seen the other video. But you know, right. So we don't have any other fish we really need to put in at the moment. Oh, we've got the red-tailed butterfly fish. So we can put a few of those in here. And that takes up 20. So what was their special thing? I can't remember. Eat or damage stony corals, clams, and gorgonians. Well, we've not got any of those sorts of things. So we could probably put in maybe like 5 of them. Or a coral grouper. How big are the red-tailed butterfly fish? They're 5. So, although he'll grow to 9 and therefore be able to eat size 4, he should be safe in, or they should be safe with him. Or it, or her, or whatever. I don't care. Where's power heater? There we go. And we need more. I think we're going to need a power filter on that one. There we go. That's fine. Excellent. So, build another one of those. Put in a little bit of eel grass, just for the sake of it, really. And I think we're going to need to start building some more down there. We should probably block off this area. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really not getting many science points. I'm getting a lot of ecology, but not science. Hopefully these the eel will help sort of smooth that out a bit. Oh, God. I should really stop drinking cherry cola. It's a zero sugar version, but that doesn't really make much of a difference because it's got all sorts of artificial sweeteners in it. It's just as bad. Probably, I don't know. I'm tempted to get the Panther Grouper again for the science. Even though it's going to take a while. Although we could just get the Arabian Blue Line Dotty back just for the sake of it. I think we will actually. I mean, that's going to take what? Not even a day. Obviously, it'll probably go into next day, but not like. Yeah, whatever. Right. Eel enclosure. How big did they grow again? 14? No, it wasn't 14. What was it? It was 9. So I can get 3 in a tank. Was it 3 in a tank? 9, 18, 27. Yeah, it is. And then let's not put anything else in the tank. Let's just leave it as a 27 out of 30 tank. That's probably not really recommended to put any fish in there. They're probably going to get eaten. Then filtering. Power filter. And that is actually enough for now. So I'm going to put in another power filter. Just because I know. Hang on a minute. This is out of... done this wrong. You should go there. I've not done that with any of the others, have I? I have! There we go. It must be equal. Yeah. Excellent. We've now got ourselves an eel enclosure. Well, I call it an enclosure. It's a tank, really. Right. Right, okay, so that takes us to 30 minutes. We've got the beginnings of a rather linear aquarium, to say the least. And a new ecology project. That's where we get the panther grouper. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time. Which may be right now, I don't know. No, it'll be whenever the next Megaquarium video is. I mean, I've started this now, I might as well continue. No, well, I'll just scrap the other video. It doesn't matter, I didn't really do much. I just sort of bumbled around for about 25 minutes trying to figure out what on earth I was doing. Coral Grouper 1 has grown. Can now eat up to tank mate size 3. So where is that Coral Grouper? It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to be eating its tank mates anytime soon. But yes, until next time, I have been Caldaris. Goodbye.